Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. It's crazy. It is 12:30, July 21st, Monday. First of all, where the fuck does July have to be? Because it literally just started 2 weeks ago. Like, I can't even believe my birthday was 2 weeks ago. The weeks have gone by so fast. Next thing you know, go to sleep, wake up. It's time for me to go back to school. And then it'd be time for me to come back home from school. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be graduating my master's. I am so excited. And I know I say this all the time, but like, imagine going from your bachelor's straight into your master's. 3 years? Really? I would have been done already if I was able to get financial aid with my summer classes. I would have been finished. But I am happy I'm going at this pace that I'm going through because I need to make sure I know all that work. And I still have all my textbooks. And what I really want to do is take that shit back to the school store and see if they willing to buy the book back. But if I take all of that stuff back to the bookstore in my suitcase is gonna be heavy. And I don't like that. But that's neither here nor there. Every single time I pick up the camera and I be like, I'm gonna take the camera outside with me because I'm gonna go do stuff. Yesterday I went to the free concert at Wingate Park. Mad people outside, mind you. Me and my sister went to the free concert on Saturday. It was like a reggae concert. Beanie Man was there. I didn't go on Saturday, but I went yesterday. Yesterday, we had this girl named Jennesky, Honey Baby. They had Jon B, Lloyd, and then Fab. And you wanna know what's so crazy? They kept saying Lloyd is coming. But in my head, I'm thinking Lloyd Banks. I'm not thinking, she's fine too, but I want you. And then my sister was like, it's an R&B singer. I'm like, the first girl was a rapper, first of all. Fab don't sing R&B. So, but I do realize if it was Lloyd Banks, they would have said Lloyd Banks. And let me tell you another thing. Growing up, I always thought that Lloyd Banks and Fabolous were brothers. I don't know why. They just had some sort of look that made them look alike. Maybe because they was coming out at the same time, up on the rise, dropping mad music back to back, and then their heads was shaped the same. I just felt like their heads was shaped the same and they had the same type of ears. They were fucking brothers. I mean, I got a lot of videos. My sister, I don't know why I wasn't standing up when my sister was standing up. Lloyd, you know how when the celebrity is in the crowd and they touching everybody's hand, my sister hand got touched. I'm like, that should have been me. But yeah, my sister said she didn't realize Lloyd was so small. I'm like, well, yeah, he's not gonna look tall. He never gave tall, but his mic was on, y'all. That man was singing down. Hold on, I'm finna.
Yes, sir. But tonight, girl, I'ma show you how much I love you. Okay. I'ma do something I never did to you,
girl. And then. Cold summer, Yeah.
Clean Hill, Bedside, Flatbush, okay, Crown Heights, Clean Hill.
Yeah, it was like that last night. Mad people. People was passing out. But they had the cops, they had the EMTs, they had everybody on standby. They had food vendors. Me and my sister, and we had to take the 44 because we don't live by Wingate. Wingate is far from us. You take that 44 all the way to Nostrand in some fucking place. And we got off and we walked up the block to go to some bar. I had mozzarella sticks because, yeah, I had mozzarella sticks. It's like people don't make regular mozzarella sticks no more. Like, the fucking thing was breaded. Like, you know how when you cooking, you gotta cook the flour like the breaded shrimp and stuff like that. It was just in garlic, the whole thing full of garlic. I'm like, bro, I don't want no garlic stick with cheese in it. This shit was nasty. I ate about 3 of them. Oh, that's why I had a headache. I ain't eat all of them. But that shit was so nasty. And then I had a lemon drop. But me and my sister, we split a thought juice when we was on the bus. That's what we did. What time is it? 12:36. Oh, you know what movie I want to see? I want to see I Know What You Did Last Summer. Tomorrow's Tuesday. So remember I told you I'll do a home attendant. I'll do a home attendant thing. Ooh, my back itch. She went down south for 2 weeks. So I hope that she come back sooner so I could resume working. But I basically got 2 weeks off of work. That's not good. That's not good. That is not good. What am I gonna do? I wanna go play the lottery to see if I win. I have never bought no ticket like that, and I don't even think I'm gonna start doing it because, no. What I need to do is take my hair out and wash it. I've been having this hair for almost 3 weeks. And it's really, you see my hair is really poofy and stuff. And they sometimes got those little yellow bugs and stuff that fall from the trees. And my head my head always itched, but I would hate for me to take my hair out my head and all these little yellow, I don't even want to jinx that. I don't even want to jinx that. But on the 27th, ooh, I can't wait to go see what that winery look like at Red Hook. Okay. I can't wait. I'm gonna go to brunch and then winery after. I'm gonna be fucked up. I gotta try to stand on my 2 feet. I'm not gonna wear, I'm gonna get dressy, but I'm gonna wear some shoes, some flats. Make sure I know how to walk straight. I'm just chatting right now. I need to fix my room up. I don't know how long it's gonna be until I actually make my room my sanctuary. Cause right now it's giving blue headboard. And I'm gonna take these pillowcases and this thing right here back with me to school because I got a new bed. So we went from I switched my rooms. So now I have my own room. I wish it was just me by myself in the place, but it's gonna be 4 of us, but everybody has their own room. We all have our own bathroom. If I could find pictures, I'll show y'all. But back to my room. I got this blue headboard, full-size mattress. These fucking sheets and the comfort and stuff don't match. My room just look a mess. The dresser is freaking beige. It's like marble type. This used to be my mother's. Getting that shit in here was heavy. I got this white little thing. That's stupid. A silver mirror, a white desk, and a black little dresser thing where I put books in. Books that supposed to be at school. Well, those are the textbooks that I bought. But I'm tired. I went to sleep at like 2 and woke up at 10.
What you eating?
You saw me eat bacon.
Oh.
What's up with it? Outside with the buzz ball. Finna make a concoction with the thotty and this other drink we got. So the thotty is the strawberry. This other drink is pineapple, and then this buzz ball is like limerita. It's finna slap. Sandwich. What, the sandwich? I don't know why. Look at him. Look. Oh. Oh. Get the fuck. Alright. Gotta go. Alright, so hey y'all. Y'all see the background. Y'all already know what I am. It's Tuesday, July 22nd, 8:24 p.m. And I'm watching 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, Carmelo Anthony's podcast, who he co-hosts with two people that I really don't know their names. I think one of them name is Mero. I don't even know. But I saw something that I really want to talk about and touch on now. Well, I'm going to give my opinion. I mean, people have been saying the same thing I was saying, well, the thought that I had, but this is not the first time that this been going. I can't talk. This is not the first time that this specific situation has been. Is my brain farting? This is not the first time this situation happened. Yeah, that's better. Because what the fuck was what was coming out of my mouth? My brain was saying one thing, and it was coming out another way. I'm sure that happens to a lot of people. But the topic was Howard University. And although people do say, why you going to a school that you can't afford, that's not fair to even say that. Because there's plenty of different scholarships that you can get from a school that they will offer you, like the Honors College scholarship. Is the Honors College scholarship the same thing as the academic scholarship? Two different things, but you're getting a scholarship for your academic, for your good standing, your grades. So basically, yeah. And then sports scholarships, and they get scholarships from different like programs, cause hopefully, I'm just not gonna say that, because I've gotten I was chosen for a scholarship. I don't go to Howard, by the way. I go to Coppin State University, But I remember when I was in high school, but this lady, her aunt was doing like picking students for like a scholarship. It wasn't really, it was like $1,000 scholarship, go towards either your room and board or just textbooks and stuff like that, or any things like that. But they just need to make sure that the school will accept it. That's how scholarships come into play. But the thing is, Howard does this thing, from what I've been seeing and people have been sharing their experiences with it, give them scholarships, but then all of a sudden they have a bill. Cool. The scholarship that I got will cover that bill. And then you talking about you can't use the scholarship money to pay that balance? Excuse me? Since when has that been a thing? I've never known a school to do that. I always thought that if you have a balance in the scholarship money, if you have enough money left over from that scholarship, you can use it to cover that bill. So why are y'all saying that you cannot use the scholarship money to pay that bill? That's stupid. A girl shared her experience, and then another girl shared how she had a scholarship and she found out she had a bill. So she was like, okay, cool. I'm going to take that money and I'm going to use it to cover that bill. This is another girl, by the way. And she found out that the school applied the scholarship, but then found out that they took it away, and confused because why are you taking my scholarship away and you have not called me to notify me that y'all was taking it away. I had to find out months later. That's crazy. They took $9,000, and when she was trying to get in contact with them and they noticed the money was missing, they snuck and put it back in there. But like, why would y'all even try to take the money and then not say nothing, hoping that the student wouldn't realize? So now all of a sudden, I'm glad that she was able to keep up with her track records and her financial statements and all types of stuff to notice that the money was gone. Because imagine if they had cleared out the financial statements or removed it from her thing so where she couldn't see it, and now all of a sudden they would be like, she's making this up. We didn't. But that's kind of weird. Why would a school even do that to a student? And I always felt like, I'm not even gonna say Howard. I'm gonna say allegedly. I felt like allegedly schools would take money from students and use it somewhere else. But like, that's not. Well, is that money laundering? Do they even fit in the description of what I'm saying? Because like literally, that makes no sense. Why would a school, specifically Howard University, be doing that to a student, and then try to be like, if you say something, you will be held to the consequences of telling the truth? Y'all did do that. And then it's like, now Howard done put out a statement. It was like, don't put these allegations against the school because it's absolutely not true. But y'all have been caught in so many scandals. How was somebody working in the office of financial aid as a work study student and they was stealing money? Why would y'all even leave that to a work study student to even be able to award themselves with that type of money? That's not crazy? Like, huh? And they can't say it didn't happen because I remember it happened in 2018. I remember when that whole situation was going on because it was all on Twitter. And then they said it was 2 people. Now, I do remember recently I was on, was it TikTok? Yes, it was TikTok that I seen it on. The girl said she was close to one of the people, and it was like how he took money, but then it was like, no, he was found, like all his track history was the money that he was getting, it was like all like true that he was getting that money, like he wasn't stealing it. But then there was another person that was stealing money and he admitted that he stole the money. So it was just like, once that situation happened, people keep talking about it, but then it was like, you really haven't seen those people that did it. They've been off social media for so long, even though we've seen pictures of them, but we have not seen them, if you get what I'm trying to say. But like, and like I said before, you can't even be like, why are you going to a school and you know you can afford it? Because that's not even fair. People go to school. People who live in D.C., in the DMV area, go to these schools so they could get in-state tuition, so they wouldn't have to pay so much money. Isn't it less money when you stay home and you go to these schools in the area where you live at? Like, I'm an out-of-state student, but like, I get financial aid. That's just like, that's very disheartening to see a school do that to its students. And I've been seeing so many people who go to Howard and they have no choice but to do a GoFundMe so they could support themselves, either, or pay back, like have enough money to raise enough money to pay that bill for either the first semester or the second semester. And the thing is, it's not even like they tell these people right away that they have a bill. They do it literally either right before graduation or right before the semester ends. Even if people trying to transfer out of the school, they be saying that it's making them, the school makes it hard for them to transfer out of the school. Because I remember, well, I don't know if they changed the law on that. Well, I did see something like that, like you can't hold a student's transcript even if they have a bill. Like, they can get the transcript, but they said that they made it hard for students to transfer because, you have to have your transcript to give to the other schools so they can see and, accept you or whatever the case may be. And because they have a balance on their account, they can't get their transcript. So now it's like, damn, now I can't go to school. I have to wait until this balance clear, and then I'll be able to get my transcript and transfer to another school. Like, that's so sad. And it's like, Howard gets money. People donate to Howard all the time. So it's like, y'all getting all of this money. Why aren't y'all helping out the students? That's, wow. I can't even believe. And I did say Howard need to close down, because close down until y'all figure it out. It's always something. It's either the financial aid situation, or they said that the dorms was flooded. The dorms was infested with mold, bugs, all types of stuff. It's like, y'all getting all this money, and it's like, okay, cool. People want to go to Howard because it's other famous or celebrities people went there and they become successful. Cool. But like, if you want more people to come to the school, how about treat the students better? Like, I hope I don't sound too crazy for sharing my opinion, but like, when are they going to get it together? And it's not just Howard that do that. It's multiple schools that do that. But the topic right now is Howard University. And I don't believe in telling students, go to a school you can afford. Not everybody want to go to school and not everybody want to stay in the state and go to a community college. That's their prerogative. That's not what they want to do. They want to go to Howard and be at the school all 4 years and get the experience of being at an HBCU. That's okay for them to want to do that. But the thing is, after so many people, like, the negatives and the like I always say, you're supposed to always do your research coming out of high school, because they take students on tours and stuff. They don't tell people. I wish they was more transparent when the high school students will go to the school. Be transparent. Give these kids a choice to know am I saying that right? Give these kids a choice to know whether they want to come to the school, not when they get accepted and then they come to school. Because I even remember where somebody was living across the country, I don't even remember where, and I think they drove down. I don't know if they drove down by themselves or they drove down with their parent, had everything packed in the car for them to move in. Come to find out, they don't have a room. So now it's basically the student is homeless. Class starts in a couple days. They got all this stuff and they can't go nowhere. I even remember they was protesting. Like, I remember actively when this stuff was happening. And they said this happened before in the early 2000s. So it's like, why does the same thing keep happening over and over and over? And then people sharing their experiences, the negatives of their experiences, which the negatives always seem to outdo the positives, and you still go into the school. When it's like, all these, even if because I know I did say maybe they should close down Howard, but it's like people doing summer school, seniors getting ready to go into their last year to graduate. Some of them don't even have that many classes left. They want to graduate in December, in like May and stuff like that. And it's like if they close the school down, what's going to happen with those students that's already been in there taking their classes? Now what? Now all these students have been displaced, and not all schools take the classes or accept the credits and stuff like that. But I'm like, maybe I mean, I'm sure all HBCUs don't teach the same curriculum, but it's like, what are the students supposed to do? Why do they keep doing this to the students, and why does this keep happening? Like, it happens, this is like clockwork. Every July, every June, every August, like clockwork, this conversation comes up. So it's like, and then on top of that, Howard literally put up something in a memorial for Chadwick Boseman because he went to Howard. And then wasn't Felicia Rashad the dean at Howard? Let me while I'm sitting here on this camera, let me make sure. Let me make sure that I'm right. Felicia, how you spell that lady name? Rashad. I can't spell her name. I put T instead of R. The dean. Yes, Felicia Rashad was the dean of Howard University's Chadwick A. Boseman College of Fine Arts. And then she stepped down. But it's just like, I just don't even, what is going on at Howard, and why does it keep going on? Somebody has to take accountability for how the students are being treated, and they need to clear it out and start fresh. Somebody needs to manage better. Like, what is the what is it called? Basically the person who runs the school. Damn. I gotta look. Cause I know it, but it's like, I know Howard University is definitely a private non-profit school. I know that, but it's just like, at this point, they are known more for the negatives than the positives. And you know, Kamala Harris went to Howard University. A lot of famous people went to Howard University, but it's like, when are they gonna do better? Let me see. The provost. What is the president gonna say? What is the provost gonna say? Like, or did they just put up that statement and then that was it? It's a very interesting time for the students, and I wholeheartedly feel so bad for them because it's not fair that it's not one or two, it's probably thousands of students who have GoFundMes. And that's not fair. And then a lot of kids who are in high school now probably gonna graduate coming up 2026, and they probably want to go to Howard. They probably want to go to all of these HBCUs, regardless of the HBCUs, PWIs, all types of schools and stuff like that. And this bill is coming, and they basically gonna cut funding for students to go to school. So it's like, what are students supposed to do now? And I just don't think that's fair. That's not fair at all. Schools are more expensive than they used to be back then. And it shouldn't be that expensive for a student to want to go and further their I was about to say education. Go and further their education. That's not fair at all. It actually breaks my heart that more students were going to struggle to try to figure out what they want to do in their lives. Like, why are you trying to stop a student from wanting to go get a degree just because they don't like you and they voted against you? Like, that's very sad. I don't know, y'all. But if Excuse me for my lack of timing with my brain. If y'all had some experiences with college, whatever school you went to, even if you was in your master's program, if you had bad experiences with financial aid, your bachelor's, even your doctorate's program, can you share that in the comments and how you rose above that and how were they able to fix that situation, or if they fixed this, made you fix the situation yourself? Because I know schools, because they did that to me before, they'll try to make you take out a loan in order to cover the bill, and then all of a sudden they want to give you another bill when you just took out a loan to cover the last bill. Like, what is this money that y'all keep coming up with, that y'all, like, they have fees and all types of stuff. Like, I get it, room and board, food, classes, but it's like you going to a school and they got a gym, you got to pay for the fees of the gym and all types of stuff. You probably don't even use the gym. All that extra stuff on the bill that I don't even use. Why is it on the bill? I don't use it. But I guess, I don't know, y'all. Let me know what your experiences was like, because I've had a bad experience with financial aid before, and that obviously had no choice but to take out a loan, because they didn't tell me, well, maybe I should have did more research on the financial aid part myself. Like, when you get to a certain age, you obviously can't do the parent plus loan once you reach a certain age. I think I was like, what, 22? I don't remember the age it was, but it happened. No, it happened right when I went back to maybe like when I was 24 or something like that. I'm 27 now, so 23, 24, one of those ages. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. This is getting crazier by the minute, and I hope by the next summer come around, they have figured out a better way to help the students. All right. Maybe I'll come back on. Maybe I won't. But if not, see you on the next vlog. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, please, engage, because I want to know what y'all experiences were like at y'all school. All right, y'all. I know I said that I wasn't going to pick the camera back up and I was going to finish up that last vlog, but it is 2:50 a.m. and I decided to take my hair out. I'm taking my hair out because my scalp is so dry that it's now making scabs. And then now when I take my hair out, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do to my hair in time to go out with my god sister for her birthday celebration on the 27th. Her birthday is on Thursday. But yeah. See, I would get my hair done again, but I do not like the feeling of sitting in a chair so long just to get my hair done. If I knew how to do my hair, I would do it. I mean, it's not like I don't know how to do my hair, because I could sit and watch YouTube and figure out how to do it. But do I want to do that? Absolutely not. No, I don't want to do that. But to keep me occupied, I turned on this show called The Waterfront. It's been out on Netflix for probably like a month or two, and I'm just now getting into it. I don't like watching shows that everybody's watching at the same time, but that's kind of a lie, because when Truth Be Told started coming on, I started watching that when everybody else was watching it. Echoes, all them other type shows. But matter of fact, I don't think it was this show that people was talking about. It was a different show that they compared to Virgin River. I'm never watching Virgin River. That seemed like a too cliche type of show. Like, you can tell what happened in the first episode, how the season is gonna go. It's always that one person in the family that don't mind their business. They gotta tell everybody whose person business that they not even in. The whole town. The town is small, so everybody know each other. Everybody almost dated each other. Somebody is the wife, soon to be ex-wife, ex-relationship, who feel like they got more of a connection because they was together for like 3 years or on and off since high school, and then a new love interest comes around and the ex love interest is trying to get in between the new love interest and the person. I don't got time for that bullshit. That shit is too cliche. That show almost reminded me of the Summer I Turned Pretty, which season 3 is back, and I'm not even gonna watch it. I hope I don't fall into see what's going on, because first of all, I know what's going on. Belly was with Conrad. She broke up with Conrad and then started dating Jeremiah, and then Conrad was mad. They was working on eggshells around Jeremiah. Then she asking Conrad, are you sure you're okay? Because first of all, y'all grew up, y'all parents were best friends, so y'all basically raised like cousins. So why would you think going back and forth between brothers was the smart thing to do? Like, that's mad stupid. Conrad broke up with her in the middle of the dance because your mom is passing away. Your mom is slowly at that stage of passing away, and you're not really able to express your emotions because you got a shitty ass dad. The dad wants to take the little summer house that y'all always been at every summer. He wants to take it away. He got a new person in his life. He was in your life, but he was just like writing a check. Y'all could do whatever y'all want. Here's the check or type shit. And instead of expressing how you feel to your girlfriend or even to your brother, really, you just break up with Belly at her dance, and then y'all sneak around and have because you expressed that you was interested in Jeremiah. At the time, Jeremiah seemed like he would treat Belly better. Now come to find out, he done cheated on her twice while he was away at school. He gotta do an extra semester because what the fuck is going on in the shows? Why would you write for a female character who went from being undesirable to turning this age? Now people starting to like her because she's pretty now. The summer she turned pretty, everybody's starting to like her. The two brothers got a crush on her, and then you got her going back and forth between brothers. Why would you write a character like that? She couldn't just be a normal person and date one brother, and then the relationship don't work out, and then the other brothers fucking not even like bully, but like shit criticizes. What the fuck is the word? Be like, why would you cheat on her? You know, you grew up, you always liked her, you knew she always liked you, and you finally get the chance to be with her, and you start cheating her or treating her all types of ways and stuff. Like, why couldn't it be like that? Why you had to make her a complex character to go back and forth between brothers? And then what? They said something about the person that wrote the book, it's not going to end the same way as how Belly ended up in the book. She's probably going to choose herself. But that dynamic has changed. You went back and forth between brothers. You had a relationship with both brothers, probably doing things with both brothers. And then you end up choosing yourself. But now you got to go the rest of your life knowing that you messed up the dynamic between you, your brother, and the other two boys that grew up like cousins. Why would you write a character like that? She could have just been a normal girl, because I have not known anybody to go back and forth between brothers and it has been a peaceful situation. That's so stupid. Why would you create a character like that? I wonder if the person who wrote the book have any regrets on writing her character like that. Because that truly was very seriously dumb. It's fucking stupid. But what I'm finna do is set the camera up. And I'm gonna try to, hopefully it don't take me that long to take my hair out. But when something gets interesting in the show, I'm gonna stop it and talk about the waterfront. I'm only 11 minutes in, almost 12 minutes in. All it showed was that they was on the boat. The people came on the boat with the weapons and put them in the little net thing that they use to get the fish and stuff out. And then they drowned. And looked like an accidental drowning. And then, yeah, the father's he's an alcoholic. He thought he was having a heart attack. He was sleeping with somebody, and then he made the girl who he was sleeping with call his wife and his wife know he's sleeping with the girl, and all types of stuff. I'm gonna keep doing this until my camera dies, because it's only like on 2 batteries. Shit, it could be on 1 right now because of how long I'm fucking talking, and it's mad dark. Like when I go like this, it's going dark, but when I go like that, it's bright. Let me see if I set the camera up right here how it's gonna look. And you can hear it in my voice that I'm tired, but what I need to do is get my sleep schedule back together before I go back to school. I'm really praying and hoping that when I go back to school, I get my room to myself, my bathroom to myself. I would really hate, because the place that I'm at now, that I put in for now, it was single rooms and people had their own bathrooms. So I would hate for me to go to school and go on to my respective campus off campus that I chose, and I have to share a room. Why would y'all have? The real question is, why y'all accepting people to the school when y'all know y'all don't have room, and this is supposed to be a regular single room? Why would I want to share? Why would I want to share a room with somebody? And I keep saying the same thing over and over. Why do y'all keep saying if y'all have a 3.0 GPA and above, you get first dibs on a single, and you're not giving me a single? I always express that I want a single, so why would you not give it to me? And especially these classes that I have that I'm about to take right now, hard. I'm taking statistics, and I'm gonna really need to be focused. I cannot be in a room with somebody who's gonna be making all types of noise. You can tell somebody a 1,000 times, I like to be in a quiet room. I only put the TV on for background noise. The TV will be on, but it'll be on mute. Or I'm watching stuff on my iPad, and that'll be it. The TV will be on, but it'll be on mute. The iPad will be on. I'm going back and forth watching, but I'm doing my work. And I want to sit in my little area, do my work, and not be distracted by anybody, no loud noise and stuff like that. And it'd be too many people in one little building where all the study rooms is occupied. It's like what? Plenty of seats. But if everybody's in the study room trying to study, do you think it's going to be loud, or do you think it's going to be noisy? People study with music on. I don't study with no music on. I'll put the music on for 10 minutes, listen to my music, and be like, all right, I need to focus and get straight into business. Like, I'm going to be writing so many papers. It's not even funny. Right? Well, all I did was write papers once I started my master's program. But writing papers is not, it's not that bad. It's not. Like I told you before, I once did a 57-page assignment. Got an A. But that's neither here nor there. I need to focus, and especially because I'm going to be taking this comprehensive exam that I need to pass that exam in order to pass to fucking graduate, basically. And I need to study for that. I need to start studying now, absolutely, like when I get to school. And I'm gonna try to get to school. Classes start August 25th. I want to get to camp. I want to get to my off-campus place like August 20th, August 21st. But the cafeteria better be open. That's all I know. I'm gonna email tomorrow and be like, would I be able to move in August 20th and the 21st, and will the caf be open? Because, and will the shuttles be running, or will the shuttles start running Monday 25th, or is it going to start running that Friday? Because I need to know if there's elevators and stuff inside where I can get my stuff up. Where do I need to go? I need to already know how to do this stuff, because sometimes I go to school by myself and I take all my stuff out of storage by myself and get it on campus by myself. And if I need to take everything upstairs one by one, that's something I need to know beforehand. And I got to know where my room is, where to get, like, I just need to know all of that type of stuff before I move in. I don't want to move in the same day as everybody else, and I'm struggling to find where to go, and I got to leave my stuff sitting outside by itself in hopes that nobody steals anything. Like, I don't want to go through all of that. I want to be able to ask somebody if they can drive me to school so that I'll be on the car already, going, and then get my stuff from storage, get my little key and stuff, and they help me put my stuff back upstairs, and then that way I'll be fine. What I need to do is get some bins and stuff like that. I want to know, but if I take those books out, they ain't gonna have nowhere to sit. But the thing is, see, I need to go so I can see what the room look like. Like I could go, I'm gonna just bring these pillowcases, this comforter, and the sheets that's in the closet, some summer clothes because it's probably still gonna be hot by the time I get to school, my sneakers that I brung home, and I'm gonna just probably go through those other sneakers and see what I want to keep and what I want to throw out. Or probably just get rid of them, give them away, and just get some new sneakers and stuff because I'm going to be doing work study, all types of stuff. I need to do way more because, like I said, I'm going into my last year and I need to make it count. I'm gonna be I'm either gonna run for president or vice president of the Chi Sigma Iota thing I'm in, and I'm gonna probably try to host some events, get some people to host events. So I need to email this girl that I'm gonna be in class with to see has she been looking at the syllabus, if she found textbooks and stuff, so I could but I'm like, I'd rather have the textbooks in my hand and look at the textbook on the computer because seeing the thing physically is better knowledge than looking at the computer screen all day. Because when I go to campus, I'm gonna have classes. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a class on Monday. I hate having afternoon classes, but it's better to have the afternoon classes, and then it's like a asynchronous online class. So sometimes you might have the class in person, sometimes you might have it online. I hope we have like 3 classes in person, and the rest be online, or we have the classes in person and then the exams and stuff online and stuff like open book exam, so I could like because I need to go out with a bang. I need to get some more certifications on my resume. I already got 2. I need to put some more. I need to make my resume look better than what I have. I got some good stuff on my resume, but I need to make it look perfect so that before I even graduate, I can already have that good paying job, like entry level and stuff, because I still have to get like 2,000, 3,000 hours to be able to take the exam to be a licensed mental health counselor. So I'm trying to make sure, and then you have to I want to be able to have a job that pays for that. Like having a job to put money in my own pocket so I could pay for my own exams, cool. But I want to be able to have a job that's willing to help pay for that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like they have jobs that pays your tuition and all that type of stuff. Like that's the type of thing that I'm looking for. I mean, you don't always get what you want, but it's a start in looking for something that you really need. Like I want to be able to, if I can't, because I don't know how many places in New York is hiring. Like I never, like I wanted to be like a consultant. I was just emailing random people in New York close by where I live, and somebody was like, you can be a consultant, but we can't really pay you because I'm not really getting paid to do the things that I want because I don't really have the funding for it. So the person never really reached back to me for that, but she wanted to do more, so like social media stuff. I'm like, I'm just now getting into social media, so if you give me the Instagram page, I could cook up some stuff and put some ideas and give it to you for social media. But never reached back out to me. But that's fine. That's cool. That's cool. This is because it's gonna be like, what happens if I do a great job at that? And I did a marvelous job with setting up their social media, and more traction come. They can't really compensate me for the work that I did. I just basically did all of that for free. The even was going to be like, you could be a consultant. You could call a bunch of these schools to see if they want me to come in, talk to the students about how nutrition, eating well, eating clean plays a part into your mental health, into your body, your physical body. It makes your mind, body, and soul feels better. It makes you start your day off happy, and how you gonna go about the rest of the day. Like some people, if they don't eat in the morning, they be really hungry and grumpy and stuff like that. That sometimes can mess up somebody's day. So, and they always be like, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. That determines how you're gonna be for the rest of the day. So, yeah. Like I could have got experience doing that even if I didn't get paid. At least I got experience doing something You can always start off as a consultant, then work your way up. I could do the consultant thing and then build up my hours and sit in, like, well, I probably won't be able to ask questions and stuff, but take notes, and that's the supervision that I would need. It's like an internship basically, but yeah. Let me sit this camera right here. Oof, I don't like this angle. I'm gonna have to get one of those tripods to put the camera on, because I want y'all to see me. Ooh, I don't know. Let me see if I put the camera over here, because it's more light. I don't like how that, I really don't like how that looks. But yeah, so.
Hey, come here.
Hello, sir. DEA Special Agent Mark Sanchez.
Let's hear about Miss Lori.
All right. DEA, huh? What can I do for you? Thanks, Bree.
I'll stay.
It's about your boat, sir. Miss Glory. Well, that's not my boat. I mean, it's registered to you. Yeah, well, it was until I sold it to Curtis Sutton. Is he okay? I know his boat washed up on the beach. Curtis has yet to be located. When did the sales
Nah,
transaction
that's messed
for the boat
up.
take place?
He literally.
I sold it to Curtis at a cash deal back in June.
Shit,
He'd
so
been after me for
tangled.
that boat for a while.
Oh.
Yeah, he said he wanted to be his own man, not work for anyone, you know, control his own destiny kind of thing.
Oh,
And may
okay.
I ask why the DEA is interested in Miss Lori? You can ask. Thank you for your time, Mr. Buckley. Ma'am?
Hi.
She gonna start sleeping with that DEA agent. She sure is.
What in the hell was that?
Huh?
Well, he's gonna find out you were lying. Curtis doesn't know Miss Glory.
Actually, he does. He bought back in June.
How come I didn't know this?
Because we have lanes around here, Bree, remember? Fish house is my lane. Get back to your lane. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You don't have one.
Eat shit.
Yikes. Damn. I don't know. This might take forever.
Hey, Kane. Hey, I need to talk.
Can it wait, Tommy?
No, thanks. I mean, we gotta discuss this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What the hell have you done?
How you hit your son like that?
I wouldn't bother getting up. I'm just gonna hit you.
That's abusive.
Okay, we've got domestic on the left.
Oh shit, look, it's Carlos from 911.
32 different brands.
This place is amazing.
Or she might start sleeping with him.
Where are you from, Sean?
From Galveston, originally.
Texas? What brings you to Airport?
I wanted to change, and I also have some family here.
Married? Got a girl? Oh, excuse me a moment, Sean.
Honey,
Where have you been? Everything okay? I've been texting.
roommate is all. Is that the new bartender?
Yeah, I've been showing him around. What's going on? The DEA was here asking questions about Miss Glory?
I'm as clueless as you are. And let's keep a lid on that for now, okay?
Okay. Actually, I was thinking today was a good day that I could get back in the office.
It's too soon for that.
Kane is terrible with finances.
Right now, I need you to get the new bartender up to speed, and I need to go check on the kitchen.
I should be running the office.
Not now, Bree. It's been a morning.
They're
You
probably
signed
punishing
over a
her
$300,000
for something that
loan.
happened with that guy.
They're investigating. I need the distance.
Who you running drugs for?
Who you
It
wanna
was
dress
one run.
like that?
Don't you lie.
Okay, it was 3 runs, that's all. I'll deal with it. I'll talk to Hoyt today.
Hoyt Piper? You're dealing with that little shit, Jesus.
I was gonna tell you about it. I just thought it would look better once some of the debt was paid off. Okay, we are upside down right now.
What happened on that boat? Where's Curtis and Troy?
I don't know. They haven't found him yet. Maybe they're hiding or something.
Where? The bottom of the ocean?
No, I don't know.
Nah, he was
Something
doing
went
some
wrong.
shady shit, because
They
as
could be
soon
okay.
as he seen the boat on the
How much
shore,
was the haul?
he went and changed that shit real quick into
Upwards of
into
10.
Troy's name.
That'll get you about 20
Mind you,
years.
Troy is the one that's
We
missing.
are in trouble here, Dad.
We're 2 minutes from losing this place. Do you understand that? It was a few runs to get ahead, that's all.
Who were Troy and Curtis meeting?
Hoyt does all that.
Jesus, son. You can't be this stupid.
I will talk to him.
Yes, you will. And you tell that idiot you're done. It's over. You cut ties right now.
Hoyt probably ain't gonna like
Do
that,
you understand?
depending on the type of man he is. But it's giving the father is some type
You
of.
reach for that Johnny book, I'll chop your hand off. How you feeling?
Angry.
How much trouble is Kane in?
We might want to call Billy Pruitt and get him on retainer.
You know what Kane's up against? Overfished waters, environmental quotas, gas prices.
Yeah.
Do not
Lee.
defend him. I will lose my shit if you defend him.
That's the enabling behavior. Well, he probably wouldn't have had to do that if the dad wouldn't have been drinking. I'm pretty sure the dad is the reason why they in debt, because he was doing all that drinking. Probably gonna find out. Gambling the money away. I'm sorry if y'all see my arm hurt. I need to figure out a way to get that to not be so dark. Oh, camera dad. Bye. I'll be back. Bro, it's 4:34 a.m. I'm only on episode 2. I just finished my hair. I'm gonna wash it in the morning. But I hate when I watch a show and I'm not even far in the episode and I can already guess the 5 different plots in the show. The fucking daughter Bree. I'm like, she's either I say she was either sleeping with the DEA or feeding him information. Both of that shit was right. Both that shit was right. For Kane, when he first met up with Hoyt, I was like, Hoyt is definitely playing him and trying to set him up. Hoyt was playing him and tried to set him up. Especially when a deputy came. And then Sean, the new fucking bartender. I'm like, he's either an informant or he's the illegitimate son. And guess what he is? He's a son from an affair the goddamn father had. I'm too good with this shit. I'm too good with this shit. And I even said the wife, I forgot her name. The wife was going to have an affair with the guy who's supposed to be building the beach, building the thing on the beach that she was taking a walk with. She done kissed this man. So I got 2 storylines, right? Oh, and the son came, who his wife was like, he ran into his ex-girlfriend from high school. I knew it. I fucking knew it. The ex-girlfriend from high school, they still have unresolved feelings for each other. And now Kane's wife wanted to have dinner with her because she feel like she likes Jenna. So they have dinner together, but then they sitting at the table, fucking Jenna's husband Scott is saying things to Kane, and Kane is getting mad. Mind you, he's drunk and he also had a gummy. So now he kind of like crossfaded a little bit. And he's saying shit, but he's also not realizing he's coming off too strong, as if he's defending the type of relationship him and Jenna have. Meanwhile, his wife just saying it like, I knew this nigga still had feelings for her. I wanted to see if they was going to have dinner. And she probably thought maybe if I said let's have dinner, he was going to contest to it. Like, we don't need to have dinner because we're not together no more. And it's still kind of weird. And then, first of all, he showed up at Jenna's house to tell her the truth as the reason why he didn't really leave to go to college and why he lied about another college not choosing him. And he was supposed to go to Florida State. But his father is the reason why he didn't go, because his father done fucked up his mental and was like, you're not going to be nothing more than just a football player. And even if you do well in college, you're not going to make it to the pros. Why the fuck would you say that to your son? You knew he's not made out for that shit type of life you had back in the 80s with your dad, which your dad died doing that shit. And you had the nerve to tell you to shoot down your son's dreams. And then on top of that, you over there having affairs and shit, extramarital affairs. Is it extramarital affairs? I think that's what it is. Having affairs with women all types of, while you got a wife at home running a business, and then come to find out when Harlan's father died, Bree was there at the scene covered in all types of, so maybe that's the reason. And then Bree, she has a bad relationship with her son. It's a strained relationship, and then the ex-husband and all types of shit, but it showed that she's alcoholic and she used to take pills all the time. So now we need to figure out what it is that made her take pills and why did she burn down the house. I feel like the husband was abusing her and all types of shit. She didn't say nothing to her son because she was messed up already, and they wasn't going to already believe her because she was already an addict. I am too good at this shit. I look a mess. I am too good at this shit. What? And I'm only on episode 2. Well, I'm about to go into episode 3. But the icing on the cake was BB West's son. And she told me that Harlan Buckley was my father. Too good at this shit. Too fucking good. Now, what I'm finna do is I'm gonna really full stop in this vlog here, and then maybe I'm gonna wake up early. I'm lying because it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. I will not be waking up early in the morning. I'll probably wake up 11 o'clock best if I put that hair in the garbage and dust this dirt off because it's mad dandruff on the bed, and take my ass to sleep right away. I don't know, y'all think I'm gonna have to watch another episode. It's like I'm too good with this shit. And then on top of that, the fucking deputy Owen Porter, but they called him Owen. Well, Owen was his son's name, but his name is Porter. So him and Harlan was friends, but he started hating and resenting Harlan because when Harlan's dad died, Kane's grandfather, he died. Porter was like he was 29, 30 when Harlan was 29, 30 years old when his father died, and because he found his father, that trauma and all types of stuff, he started drinking, becoming an alcoholic, and Porter felt bad for him. Like, that's your friend just found his father in a way that he shouldn't have been found, and he was depressed, alcoholic, and he wanted to do something nice for his friend and buy him a beer. But Harlan told him, no, cops don't make enough money. Save your money, I got it. And he said, from that moment when you said that to me, I started hating you ever since. He said, because you basically own this island and your father, you grew up in a big house and stuff, the whole town loved you and I was forced to like you, but I despised you. Nigga, you don't have to like somebody if you hate him. You don't gotta be forced to like nobody. If you don't like him, you don't like him. But if he asks you why you don't like him, don't give him no stupid ass reason as to why you fucking don't like him. And then on top of that, you ain't say shit. You ain't say nothing. When he got sober, when he was drinking, you didn't be like, you know what, bro? The other day I tried to buy you a beer and you said something to me that I felt like hurt my feelings, but I couldn't address it to you in that situation because you was drunk. Why would you fucking wait 30-some years to tell somebody something that they said to you and they didn't even know? And now you trying to treat him and his son like shit, trying to get him and his son caught up so they could both die? Are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? You gotta be dumb. Like, Kane ain't do... He did get them into the situation, but now after this, you just doing shit to get back at Harlan, but using his son to do it. What the fuck is wrong with you? You hate Harlan so bad, you do that shit with Harlan. Don't put nobody's son in the middle of that, when even though he got himself caught up in a situation because he realized that the family, they were about to go broke. They in debt. So he's like, I'm gonna get this little 10 mil paid back, and then we're gonna be out of there. But then the drugs were sold, so I took the money, but the drugs were stolen. That shit ain't my fault. I only supplied the boat. But don't blame that shit on me, because I ain't still no motherfucking drugs. Child, what the fuck? I knew I shouldn't have started watching this show at no 2 something in the fucking morning. Because I'm like, now I'm getting into the show. I'm going to want to watch the whole damn morning. I got to go do something. Well, oh, I'm going to tell her to watch the Waterfront. I'm going to tell my godmother to watch the Waterfront. It's so good. Like, at best, it's probably, I need to watch all the episodes because every single time I watch a show, I always like to rate the show a 10 out of 10. Maybe this is not up there like Echoes or Truth Be Told season 1. Those were 10 out of motherfucking 10. And We Were Liars is 9 out of 10. That show was so good. I didn't even know it was a damn book until I looked it up. But I can't wait for the second season because the second season is going to be based sort of off the cousins' moms. So Marin, I don't remember what the boy cousin name was. Audrey. I don't remember. I know her name started with an A. Dree. The 3 cousins with the blonde hair. The second season is gonna be based off of their mother because I found out that it wasn't just 3 sisters. It was actually 4. The youngest sister was sick and she passed away, and then the one that was the younger before the youngest sister came around, she started presuming her little sister's personality. Like, what would she have looked at like when she got older? Because she was the most loved child and the only child that was loved enough because she didn't fully get to grow up. And all them 3 sisters was fighting for the approval of their dad, trying to be the who's the favorite daughter. Another rich family doing the absolute fucking most. Oh my god, I look crazy. I apologize. That hair needed to come out though. It was in there for like 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. They made 3 weeks on the weekend. I think I did my hair maybe the 5th or the 4th. I think it was the 3rd. Yeah, it was the 3rd because my sister was at work. Yeah, no, the 4th of July, my sister was at work. No, the 4th of July was on a Friday. So it was July 3rd. One of them fucking days. But it was 3 weeks ago. But let me see. It's 4:45. Let me wipe this bed off, put this here in the garbage, and turn this light off. I am mad as fuck that I guessed the whole fucking plot of this goddamn show. Literally, I think 30 minutes in, I already guessed the plot. I'm like, yeah, they. 5 out of 5 plots. I already got it. And I think the wife, Kane's wife, is going to let him cheat. And then, because they're married and he's rich, she's going to end up trying to take half the money. Or she knows somebody that's doing some shady shit. And she's like, yeah, you did all of this to me. And now, I'm going to just keep that to the back burner. That don't really make sense because she literally just playing the wife. But I realized that Kane's mother, Belle, does not like his wife. Is that her name? Well, that's because she called her Belle. But I don't know if I heard the full name. But the mother doesn't like Kane's wife. I think they would have rather him ending up with Jenna. But I think him and Jenna were supposed to go away to school. And they made a promise to go away. And he decided to stay. And she left. And they didn't really, like, they broke up. It was like almost unfinished business. And then she came back and been back for a month and never said anything. That's the reason why Peyton never told him that she was back. Because I think Peyton was trying to check that temperature to see if there was still feelings there. And now she know there's still feelings there. It's like, I mean, but I want to know, when the fuck did Peyton get with... Oh, matter of fact, as soon as Jenna left, he was probably drinking and stuff, mad and all types of stuff. Ended up with Peyton, and Peyton and Jenna probably ran in the same clique, or they wasn't in the same clique, but they knew of each other in high school. And she was probably the girl that everybody wanted to get with, and she probably always had her eyes set on Kane. And she's like, once Jenna leave, I'm gonna get with him. And then yeah, and now your that temperature was checked. They still love each other. So baby, I don't know what's gonna happen with you. By the end of the season, they might, I hope they got renewed for a second season, but this might, I don't know if this is a limited series or what, but I need to hurry up and get up and find the fuck out. So yeah, alright. I'm sorry. Alright, I see y'all. This is for sure. I'm logging off. Good night. Good night. Good fucking morning. Good morning, America. Because clearly it's 5 o'clock in the morning. 4:48 a.m. What the fuck? But I need to stop cursing. I'm doing too much. Potty mouth. But, yeah. Maybe y'all start another vlog tomorrow. Maybe I'm probably going to start it before I leave the house. And then maybe by the time I leave the house, I'll probably watch another episode to see and shit like that. What's the next scene? Or if anything new happened, I'll update y'all because this is sick. Okay. Good night. Good morning, guys.